Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim UK. I am going to take another look at another game today. This time we're going to take a look at Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile. It is the demo. It says here, Death on the Nile is an adventure detective game offering a fresh twist on Agatha Christie's famous story. Set in lively 1970s, play as Hercule Poirot. Looks a little different there. And Detective Jane Royce as they solve two connected mysteries. Dive into the first chapter in this demo. It's from Microid Studio Lyon and published by the same company, it looks like. Let's jump in. First of all, I think what I'm going to have to do is kill the music, which is already getting on my nerves. But we will lose some of the ambience and so on and so forth. But until the world realizes that someone who sells their music to a computer game has already been paid for the privilege, they shouldn't be paid again just because I'm reviewing the game. But anyway, whatever. Let's go jump in. New game. Haven't played it before. Looking forward to checking it out. Big fan of Hercule Poirot and Agatha Christie and all those kind of good things. Okay, prologue. Chez ma tante. Wow. It's proper 70s right there. Oh, it just doesn't sound right with no music, does it? It just looks wrong. It just looks wrong. Have you ever been to one of those silent discos? It's crazy. 1974's before I was even born. I'm digging that guy's shirt, green and yellow. Who knew Hercule Poirot was a party goer?
Over here.
There's a face that doesn't match the voice, if you ever heard one. Walk to Mr. Blondin near the bar. Use WSD to move him. And Gaston Blondin. Okay. Cool. Hello, sir. Press E to interact with Mr. Blondin. That just looks silly.
Friend.
Blondin, it is
Blondin.
always a pleasure to see you.
Let me get you a drink. On the house, of course. What will you have?
At Chez ma tante, in 1957, as always.
1957, the year the club opened. Music to my ears. Harry, a 57 for my friend.
It looks like one of the Bee Gees.
I'm sorry, but I must leave you to prepare for a special event. We'll talk later.
Well, that was short. Called me over and then just... Oh, wow, look at that.
Mr. Poirot. I'll let you in on a secret. I'm your biggest fan. It was you who inspired me to become a private detective.
How can I have done such a terrible thing?
My name is Jane Royce.
Hello, Jane.
You might think of me as a beginner, but I have solved a few cases.
Bravo, mademoiselle. Tell me.
The one I'm most proud of is the Hungry Sand Trap.
Ah, the golfer who vanished after making the miraculous shot. An interesting puzzle indeed.
New character profile unlocked. You have learned important information about a character. Press C to open the character menu. Okay, so this is E again. I can now fill in each box with the information I have obtained during the dialogues. The profile is validated when the information is correct. It may take several chapters to get all the information on a character. I have completely forgotten her name. Jane. Okay, yeah, confirm. Oh, look, it's... if you need to remember some information, you can access this character's dialogue history by pressing F. Okay, that's going to help a lot. So, here we go. Here's my tin. Jane Royce, there she is. Okay. Go back. They're optional and can be completed at any time. Jane Royce. Activity. Private detective. What's their secret? What's their secret? Hmm. She could be a former professional dancer, definitely. Ah, Hercule Poirot idolater. I think that's it. Yes, there we go. Profile complete. Excellent.
Congratulations!
Ladies and gentlemen, my apologies for interrupting your evening, but I have a very good reason. I have a surprise for the most beautiful woman in this room. Lynette Ridgway. Lynette, you have stolen my heart. How can I prove how much you mean to me? But with this...
It's gone. Oh, they're all laughing at him.
Empty box? What is this? Where's the ring?
A guy just starts dancing again.
Where's the ring?
I don't understand. I took the box out of the safe just before I gave it to you.
One,
Was the ring inside the box?
I didn't check it. It was a private gift for the young lady.
two,
It's been stolen. Call the police.
The police? But this is going to give my club a terrible reputation.
three,
Poirot, help!
et voilà.
Et voilà.
You've got to help me. A ring has been stolen from my office.
I had noticed
Sacre
the
Bleu.
mon ami. I will see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sure that finding the ring will be child's play for you.
Well, Jane, looks like you're going to see your idol in action. Such a beautiful emerald. What a shame to see it go to waste.
How does she
Mr.
know it was an
Poirot,
emerald?
This is Emmy Duns, my friend and partner in detection.
Nice to meet you, Monsieur Poirot. Jane has told me a lot about you. If I were a criminal, I'd hate to have you after me.
You flatter me, mademoiselle.
I fully think she's
Hopefully
guilty.
my poor talents may be helpful. If you'll excuse me, I have a ring to find.
Ring to find. A missing engagement ring. So, I think. Press tab to open the mind map. Okay. The missing engagement ring. Interrogate Charles Windlesham. Okay. First thing to do is interrogate the victim of the theft. Good. And then Gaston Blondin. Yes, indeed. Right. So where's the guy? There he is. Bonjour, monsieur.
Good evening, your lordship, I believe.
I have no time for socializing. I've just been robbed.
I had noticed, monsieur. No need for the police and publicity just yet. I think. I am Hercule Poirot, and I intend to help you find your ring, if you will permit me.
Oh, really? Hercule Poirot himself? Windlesham. My name is Charles Windlesham. Enchanté.
Enchanté. The ring.
Tell me about this ring.
It was an engagement ring. I planned to propose to Miss Ridgway. I gave it to Mr. Blondin earlier this evening.
Blondin.
Why did you give him the ring?
I didn't want to carry it all evening and possibly lose it. Blondin put it in a safe in his office behind the bar.
Did you see him put it in the safe?
Yes, I was with him when he put it away, and I'm sure the ring was in the box. I was also there when he opened the safe and took it out. Then I held the box in my hand until the announcement. There's no chance that anyone could have stolen it after I retrieved it from the safe.
Interesting. Open the mind map again. So I have two assumptions. You can link two facts together. Start by selecting the first fact. Select. Okay. And you have entered fact node. Select another fact and try and link them. Right. Excuse me. The ring was no longer in the box when Gaston Blondin took it out of the safe. Charles Winterson's engagement ring has disappeared. Lynette Ridgway was upstairs at the time of the proposal. The ring was stored in Gaston Blondin's safe. Well, do we know if it was in the box when he gave it to him? It might be a bit of a scam. He might be trying to rob Blondin, whatever his name is. Let's click that now. What can we deduce from this? Charles Windersham forgot the ring at home, or the ring fell into the safe. Let's go on the premise that the ring. That's very unlikely, but that's possible, isn't it?
Think.
Oh, okay.
No.
Really? So, okay. So the game is kind of pushing me in this direction. I don't know if I like that or not. The safe where the ring was kept is in Gaston Blondin's office. I should search it for clues. Definitely. Right, so there's 5 clues to be found there. Alrighty. So, where's his office? That's the WC. Guess his office is upstairs somewhere. Oh, up those stairs. Oh, maybe not. Oh, they've got some shishas up here. Which one is the lady? Is it her? Oh, should I talk to her now? Oh, hello. What have we found here? Something or nothing? Possibly nothing. So it would appear I can look at pretty much everything. Oh, hello. What's going on now? What's this?
What a magnificent moustache.
That is a magnificent moustache. And why is it in the bin? Golden moustache found. What have we got here?
Blondin has always loved extravagance over subtlety. This club is his pride and joy.
I have no idea where his bloody club is. I can't talk to him either. Okay. Looks like I've still got some talking to him to do, but I want to find the office. Where's the office? Is it over here, perhaps? Nope. It's so silly without the music, isn't it? This is what YouTube are doing to content creators, making it impossible. So that, I think, is the exit. Or maybe his office is out here. Talk to that guy. That's kind of cool. I'm going to have that in my club if I ever own a club. Alright. Let's follow the game's lead then, because the game seems to be dictating what I can and can't do. The proposal.
Who knew you were going to propose?
I asked Miss Southwood to help me choose the
Southwood.
ring, as she knows Lynette's tastes well. She recommended an emerald. Mr. Blondin also knew. He had laid on extra champagne for the announcement.
So, 3 possible suspects. Monsieur Windelsham himself, Miss Southwood, the friend, and poor Blondin. An emerald ring. Not the first stone many would expect. It would seem there may be one more suspect.
Ah, that's what I was saying. Okay, tab to open the mind map. Definitely. Definitely. You have discovered a new workshop. It is represented by this orange icon with a puzzle piece. Complete the proposed activities to progress in the investigation. Charles Windlesham and Gaston Blondin knew about the proposal. Who else knew about the ring? Emmy Dunes, for some reason. Don't know why.
That's fair. Mademoiselle Duns mentioned an emerald earlier. That means she's seen the ring.
Yes.
Who is the world's greatest detective?
Me, not you. But it's very quickly got like pretty full on. Look at all this. So I need to interrogate her. I need to... Yeah. Okay. So let's interrogate Gaston Blondin. If I can get out this mind map. There we go.
Poirot, I don't know what to do. I suppose I'm a suspect.
Your position obviously gives you the honor of being the prime suspect, but that would be too easy.
It
You
would be
not
too
risk
easy.
ruining your establishment's reputation. And, in addition to not having the profile of a thief, my dear friend, you asked Hercule Poirot for help.
So, I'm innocent.
Let's just say that for the moment, you are not suspect number one.
Proposal.
You knew about the proposal?
Yes. Lord Windlesham asked me to organize the announcement. I warned the DJ he needed to know when to cut the music.
Have you seen the ring?
Mr. Windlesham gave it to me earlier this evening. We put it in the safe together. I'm the only one with the combination. Even my employees don't know it. And no one was aware that the ring was in the safe. Mr. Windlesham and I retrieved it together.
Right. So I'm going to say the ring was never in the safe. Okay, we've got new connections and all sorts of stuff going on. Gaston Blondin is not the thief. I would say he's not the thief. Which means either the thief figured out the code on their own, or Gaston Blondin gave the combination to the thief, or the thief bribed Gaston Blondin. I don't think any of those can be true. I'm going to say they figured it out on their own, but I don't believe that to be true at all. Find the safe's code. I need to put myself in the thief's shoes. I don't think I need to go down this route. It's already getting confusing. I don't think the barman knew about the ring. I want to do this. No, I've done that. I want to go there. Right, so let's confirm that. Figure out where the office is. What's this over here?
This club hasn't changed in 18 years.
Right, you are. Aha. Aha.
The names of dances today are a mystery even I cannot solve.
Okay, getting sidetracked there. This must be his office, right? Daily blog. Lynette Ridgway, her secret relationship with Lord Windlesham finally
I
revealed.
see them as already married. The ring was stored in this safe.
I don't think it was ever in there. I don't think it was ever in there. Oh, I bet you... I bet you, if I go to... Right, hang on a minute. No. Continue. How do I get out of this? Right, so if I press C, and I click on the main man here, I press history, 1957. I bet you it's that. Let's give it a go, shall we? How do I do this? Oh. 19. Ah! Sacre bleu. 19. Oh, come on. Reset. This is, you'd think this is quite easy. For some reason, it's not. 19. 50.
I
Bosh.
found the code without anyone's help. The combination was easy to guess.
Certainly was.
This is without doubt where Blonda kept the ring. Several bundles of notes.
Okay. So breaking into the thing was easy peasies.
Blonda is very proud of his club.
We're going to find out he's in financial difficulty now, aren't we?
Everything on the desk seems to be in perfect order. I would expect nothing less from my friend Blonda.
Look at the moustache at the top. What? Hang on, let me try this again. Oh. It's some sort of puzzle. So V is 5, isn't it? So that would be there. So then this one would be... Oh, it's not quite right. So... yeah, that's wrong, that's wrong. So obviously wherever the gap is, is that it? No, getting closer though. Mhm. So then maybe the number 1 is that one. This is trickier than I thought. So that should be a 2. That looks correct. So I think that's got to be 7. So I'm going to say that goes there, and now it's got to try and figure out how to make that a 7. Close. Close. X is 10, isn't it? Damn. See, that's 7. But now I've got a 5 here. Blasted all to hell. At the top, we must have x2, but then that's not right. Not that one. So 11 would be x1. No, that's not it either. That one would be just be x. This one would be 1x, I think. Is that right? So the x must be on the right. Crikey, this is so much harder than you might imagine. So that can't be 1 and 2. That cannot be 1 and 2. So let me find something that can be 1 and 2. See, I very much think that's got to be 7. Hang on, that can't be 7. So that's obviously not it. So I can't see any of those being a 2. Unless that is part of a 2. That can't be a 1. So can any of these be a 2? They can't, can they? So the 2 has to be a combination of the 2 together. That can't be it. Got it. No? Oh, I thought I had it there. B1 is... This should not be this difficult. So that is not making a 3 at all, is it? Crikey Moses is flipping frustrating. That's got to be the easiest one to find, the four lines together. There's only one way, you know, there's only 1 or 2 ways that could possibly manifest itself. The problem is I just cannot find one that fits that narrative. So there's 2 lines close together, but then we've got this wonky one which makes it not viable. It's got to be that. It has to be that. And then somehow but it doesn't seem possible. But I'm going to leave that for now. That's really doing my head in. What the hell's going on there?
The door isn't locked. Blondin trusts his employees.
There are no signs of break-in in the office. Now, it said there were 5 clues. I don't think I found 5 clues. Talk to this guy.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Did
Well,
you
I'm
know
pretty
about-
convinced the ring was never in the
Not
safe.
at all.
Okay. Let's go talk to what's-her-face. Where is she? Let's see if she knew. Maybe she took the ring. Perhaps she didn't want to be engaged to this guy. Oh, an eavesdrop.
Hard to tell. Anyway, makes sense. Probably, but still, let's rethink it. Probably. I suppose. Okay then. That's a possibility.
Excuse me,
Good
madam.
evening, Mademoiselle Ridgway. May I ask you a few questions?
Monsieur Poirot, I presume? Of course. Your reputation precedes you. I recognized you straight away.
Especially your moustache.
Lynette, I'd like you to meet the love of my life, Simon.
Your timing could be better, darling. Nice to meet you, Simon.
It's a long, lingering handshake.
Told me a lot about you.
Lynette, you've got to give Simon a job. I know you need a manager for your estate. Simon would be perfect.
I'm sure he would be, dear, but this is hardly the time. I'm having a conversation with Mr. Poirot. You may not have noticed, but it appears there's been a theft. Come and see me on Monday, Simon, when things have quieted down.
Thanks, Lynette. Oh, I'm so happy. If I don't marry him, I'll die. I'll die. Come on, Simon. Let's celebrate.
Let's continue this conversation.
Proposal.
Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected it would happen. Everyone thinks we're already married, but we definitely are not. To be honest, I'm afraid of being eclipsed by him. I do not intend to live in any man's shadow. I was going to say no
Right.
in front of everyone, but that would have been too embarrassing for both of us.
The theft. It was a lifesaver then for Miss Ridgway. Tell me about this ring.
When the barman brought up a bottle of champagne earlier, I was afraid Charles was going to propose. You know, something
barman.
supposedly romantic, like putting a ring in a glass of champagne.
A dangerous tradition. What if the intended swallows the ring?
Right. Okay. So, is there a bottle on the table? Or anywhere? No.
I suppose.
Eavesdropping.
Kind of makes sense. We could, or not. Depends on...
Oh, there we go.
Hi.
My darling, what a fiasco. Are you all right? Not too shaken up?
Can we talk about something else?
Well, speaking of failed engagements...
Oh, that's so much better.
Oh, that reminds me of the story of your maid.
Oh, Joanna, you're exaggerating. It was different. The poor thing had fallen for a strange man. She was very much in love, but I was suspicious. I hired a detective, and he discovered that the guy was already married in Egypt.
You must make a lot of enemies, Lynette.
I did her a favor, you mean? But it broke her heart. She was so in love. I'd like to know such passion one day, like Jackie.
We're very suspicious about that guy. They've sat down again very quickly. That's one of the things I have noticed is that the transitions between gameplay and characters talking, for example, are not always the same. Right, let's see what we've learnt. Put some of this stuff together. New connections available. The thief left bundles of cash, so Jacqueline de Belfort asked Lynette Ridgway to hire someone to. Yes, she did. Oh, what? The barman didn't know about the ring. The motive is not money.
Every question must have its answer.
The motive is not money. She would like to have a truly positive romance. He took a bottle. Charles Winsham told Gaston Blondin about his plan. The barman brought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. Yeah. No? So it's neither of those things. Okay. Okay. I didn't think it was, but because they were the only two options, I thought I had to click on one. So I've inspected the office. Oh, I found all 5 clues. Oh, that's good. Should we go talk to Gaston again? What? Emmy Dunez. There's no sign of a break-in in the office. Let's go talk to her.
There is something you could help me with. If I remember correctly, you alluded to the ring earlier and said it had an
Earlier
in it. How did you know that?
I wondered if you'd catch that. But I didn't steal it. I was at the bar when Mr. Windlesham showed it to Mr. Blondin. When he got ready to propose, I realised it must have been the ring I saw.
Did you know about the proposal
Were
there?
you near the bar during the proposal?
No, I was on the dance floor. Then I came back to the bar.
And you didn't see anything in particular during the evening?
I don't know if it means anything. But I saw that brown-haired young woman coming out of the storeroom with a record under her arm.
Oh, really?
An LP?
Ah.
Blondin has a vast collection of popular music. Everything from the 50s to today.
Oh. So I can't tell if it's in there. Let's ask him about the bottle.
I'm sure you've heard that a ring has been stolen from the safe in Monsieur Blondin's office.
I didn't know anything about the ring. I've just heard that there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. I didn't see anyone enter the storeroom.
Harry, you answer my questions before I ask them.
I can assure you that I know nothing, Mr. Poirot.
Which of these sentences contain a lie? I didn't know anything about the ring. I just heard there's been a theft, but I didn't leave the bar all evening. That's the lie.
I don't think you've been entirely honest with me.
What makes you say that?
You forget that you stepped away from the bar to take a bottle to Miss Ridgway. The thief could very well have taken advantage of that moment.
Well, it's just that Mr. Blondin had ordered me not to leave the bar, but a customer insisted that I take a bottle of champagne to the VIP lounge on the first floor.
Which
I
customer?
thought 2 minutes away from the bar wouldn't be so bad. Please don't tell Mr. Blondin.
Who placed the order?
I can't remember. There were too many customers this evening.
Where's the dude? Where's the Simon? There he is. Excusez-moi. Pardon-moi. Excusez-moi, mon ami.
Pardon me, mademoiselle.
The famous Hercule Poirot.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Poirot. Sorry your evening out should turn into an investigation.
It happens more often than you might think.
Any sign of the missing ring?
Signs? Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
And the direction they point in becomes clearer. Did you know about the proposal?
I suspected his lordship was either going to propose or talk about a new business deal. Hard to tell which.
Someone told me they saw you coming out of the storeroom where the stolen ring was. Is this true?
I just went to get a record so that the DJ could play my favorite song. He didn't even have it in his set.
And nobody questioned you when you went into the storeroom?
No, it was very easy.
How long did you stay in there?
Barely 2 minutes to find the record.
I hope you're not accusing Jackie of anything, Mr. Poirot.
I accuse no one, monsieur. I simply ask the questions. There
Oui,
is
oui.
nothing to suggest the young lady is not telling the truth.
Okay. Can I talk to him as well? No, it's just her. All right.
Could have been.
New connection. What do we got? Enemy dance for a brunette leaving the storeroom. She went in to get an LP. So did she see him coming out?
Excellent.
Yeah. Alrighty. So let's try and get some of these characters. So her name is Lynette. Oh God, what was her surname? Ridgway. Activity, what does she do? She's I think she's unemployed. What's her secret? Covers someone. No. Don't know. Links. She is the girlfriend of him. We don't know his name. And I think, I don't know. She's also the friend of her, is it? Or her? Damn it, they all look the same. Okay, this guy, first name Simon. Can't remember his last name. Activity, isn't he like a manager? Manager. His secret is, don't know what his secret is. His links are, he's the boyfriend of one of them. I can't tell which one it is. Have a quick look. Hair up. Right, so that's her there then. So he is boyfriend of her. She is the girlfriend of Simon. Okay. What's her name? Lynette. Oh, hang on. Lynette. Have I got her name wrong? No, it's Lynette. Okay. Her secret is she's not in love with what's his face, is she? Okay, we're getting some of these. I mean, this, I don't think this is totally essential, is it? That one's done. That one's done. She is the... Is she an assistant? I think she's an assistant. Secret is no idea. Can't remember her name. Emmy Dunez. Emmy Dunez. Okay. So we got some information on some of the guys. Why aren't these ticked? Why isn't that ticked? Don't know. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Let's go into our thing and see what we can figure out here. The barman brought a bottle of anyone can take advantage of the barman. Ah. What? So there's none of those. Okay. There's a bit of information I don't have there. Jacqueline de Belfort. I'll send an intro to hire Simon Doyle. She did. Barman didn't... none of those kind of make sense, so do there. Joanne Southwood. Who's Joanna Southwood? Which one is she? That must be Joanna Southwood, right? Put her name in, just to keep my head above water. Joanna Southwood. Who is she and where is she? Oh, that's the friend of the betrothed. I remember. Let's go talk to her then. The proposal.
You knew about the proposal?
Of course. Charles came to me to help him find an engagement ring.
I remember.
He knows I'm Lynette's best friend. I'd do anything for her.
Lynette's best friend. Tell me about the
Tell
ring.
me anything about the ring.
What a shame it's gone. It was beautiful. You know, I chose it.
Yeah, okay. So we've got a little bit of a thing going on over here. Putting the pieces together, which is good. Select the reason for the theft of the ring. Resell the ring. Prevent the proposal. Claim the insurance. I think it's claim the insurance.
Not quite.
Oh, it's not. Well, in that case, prevent the proposal.
Brilliant.
Two people who might want to steal the ring. I'm surprised Simon's not in the list. So, who might want to steal? Well, maybe her. Maybe her.
What talent. Lynette Ridgway has told her friend Joanna Southwood that she doesn't want to marry Lord Windlesham. So both women have a reason for wanting to prevent the proposal to occur.
Yes.
Excellent detective work. Naturally.
Naturally. Oh, no. So I'm thinking now it might be in the bottle of wine or something. At the end of a mystery, the central node turns into a final activity. In this case, a mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press E to enter the node and conclude the mystery. The barman is at his station at the bar. Press tab to open close the facts panel. Validate all the facts related to the reconstruction to complete it. Grey means undefined, green means valid, red means impossible. Okay. Okay. So, the goal is to reconstruct the events of each time slot, assigning the right characters to the right actions. Use Q and R to navigate through time. Okay. The barman is at his station at the bar. The barman goes up to the VIP. Yeah. The barman is serving customers. The barman is serving. Barman returns to his station. Okay. So yes, I'd say that was correct. So all of these are question marks, which is a little frustrating. The thief distracted the barman from the bar by ordering a bottle for Lynette Ridgway. So it doesn't look like I have any solid confirmation of any of these things. Other than the fact that the barman was at his station at the bar. Okay. What do I do here? Click on them? Drag them? So I've got 8 questions and no answers. So I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit confusing. Interrogate the woman on the dance floor. Who's the woman on the dance floor? No new connections. Did he not? The barman didn't know about the ring. The barman brought a bottle to Lynette Ridgway. Did he not? He did, though. Okay, I'm guessing I haven't quite got all the information. Anyone could have taken advantage of that. Yeah. Eavesdrop. Oh no, I haven't eavesdropped on her. Let's go eavesdrop on her, see if I can get some more details.
Well, anyway. I see. That's what I thought. You know what
Am I too close?
Okay. Not too definitely. Exactly. Let's reconsider.
There we go.
You know what I mean. Yeah. Maybe.
Here we go.
I love you, Simon. I'm really looking forward to our trip in Egypt together.
That's Simon. That's the Egypt guy.
After this trip, we'll be completely broke.
Don't worry. Lynette will give you a job. She's my friend. She can't run her estate by herself. I'm sure she'll hire you as the manager.
I hope so. We're barely getting by on your archivist's salary.
Okay, it's a little bit short cash. So I've done that. Not a very good detective, I don't think. Go talk to Gaston. See, that definitely happened, so I need to associate that with something, somehow. I mean, that is true. Jacqueline de Belfort did ask Lynette Ridgway to hire Simon Doyle, but that's got nothing to do with this. See, I think that's true. I don't understand why that's saying no. But I have no confirmation on any of these things at all. Jacqueline de Belfort gave the DJ a record to play. Did she though? Did she though? Let's go talk to the DJ. Can I talk to the DJ? Okay, so that doesn't let me talk to him. It just does that. And I can't get around that way. There's no way round over there. I don't think I can talk to the DJ at all. Must be able to talk to somebody. I don't want to be in the mind map. Get out of the mind map. I just want to talk to her. So that's all small talk as well. Why does it keep forcing me? I cannot not do this. The missing engagement ring. At the end of the mystery, a central node turns into the final activity. In this case, a mental reconstruction has been unlocked. Press E to enter the node and conclude the mystery. The barman is stationed at the bar. Ah, I didn't realize I had to walk up to the bar. Okay. So who orders the drink? It's got to be Southwood, right? So I'm going to say she orders the drink. Barman goes up to the VIP area. And then Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom. Something happens over here. What happens over here? Who talks to the DJ? Okay, I'm starting to see how this works. Oops, I think I may have done something there. The barman is serving customers, right. So, the barman is at his station at the bar. So this we know for a fact. Okay. The next thing that happened is she is dancing. So she does the order. Barman goes up to the VIP. She's talking to him. Oh. It's sneaky lady. Is it you? No, it can't be her though, because so, oh, well, it could be. It could be. So she's talking to the DJ. Barman is serving customers. Oh, I'm with you. I see what's going on here. So she's gone in to get the record at the same time as What's-Her-Face. It's over here. Stealing the ring. So I was wrong. The ring was in the safe. She figured that out, the code, all by herself. So she takes a record. And she takes the ring. Steals the ring. The barman returns. She leaves the storeroom. Well, she closes the safe. The barman returns to his location. She returns to Le Party. She is the DJ. We did it. We solved it.
The clouds part, and all is clear. Joanna Southwood waits until there are no more customers at the bar, then distracts the barman by asking him to take a bottle upstairs. She enters Blondin's office and closes the door. She figures out the code to the safe with childlike ease, as I was able to do, and grabs the jewel. At the same time, Jacqueline de Belfort enters the storeroom to pick up a record purely by coincidence. She leaves again, and Mademoiselle Duns spots her when coming out of the ladies. Alone again, Miss Southwood leaves and returns upstairs with the ring. The barman returns to his post and suspects nothing.
Oh, yeah. Mystery completed. The missing engagement ring. There you go. Pretty straightforward. But the one thing that annoys me... Okay, I've got to go confront her. But the one thing that annoys me is I couldn't get that golden moustache out of the clock. That little mini puzzle there is going to upset me no end. Bonjour.
Mademoiselle Southwood, you are a thief.
Bravo! You found me out. I'm not going to deny it, but I did it to help my friend Lynette. I was going to return the ring at the end of the evening.
What? You stole the ring? Why would you do that?
To help you. You didn't want to marry Charles. No ring, no engagement. And I admit, I wanted to see his face when he opened that empty box.
Give me the ring now, and I'll forget to mention you when I give it back to Lord Windlesham.
I might forget to give it to Lord Windlesham. The game won't let me. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Where is he? There he is. Here you go, Baldy.
Monsieur Windlesham, I have your ring.
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. But who was the thief? And where did you find it?
It was nothing more than a prank, but don't worry. The ring would have been returned to you in the end.
Well, the important thing is that I can finally ask Lynette to marry me.
Forgive me, but I wouldn't do it. She might say no.
What? How could she? I'm a lord.
I'm a lord.
Preposterous. It's these new times we live in.
Granted.
Good evening, madame.
Good evening, monsieur.
So, Mademoiselle Royce, let's see what you've slipped into my pocket.
You noticed? Of course you did. I should have known better.
I see. You tried to discover who the thief was. And you were correct. Impressive. That's right.
Oh, Miss Royce, did you find out who the thief was? I'm very impressed. How did you do it?
Oh, well, a detective never reveals her secrets.
Jen, we should get going. I'll get our things and wait for you outside. Au revoir, Mr.
Outside.
Poirot.
I wonder if they're a couple.
It's been a pleasure to meet you.
A shared pleasure, mademoiselle. Madame?
New objective, leave the nightclub. Okay. Oh, hang on. Now I'm her. Oh, that confused me completely. Okay. Where's the exit? There's the exit. May contain content inappropriate for children. Okay.
It's Hercule Poirot!
See, it's so much better with the music. Reimagined in the 70s.
You know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do? And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meal?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to disrupt what promised to be a beautiful day, but I have some terrible news. But we must stay calm if we want to find the culprit. I have a small idea of the situation.
I'm May Leach. My, you got here quickly. I've just finished my latest case.
2 detectives, 2 investigations.
Let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one. What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr. Poirot. I'm now going to search each of you. Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Okay, so there are things on that game that I very much like. I think it looks good. I think not being able to have the music on whilst playing because of the YouTube music issues really massively detracted from the game. I think that was unfortunate, and it would have been a lot better if I could have actually listened to the music. That being said, especially the mind map, I kind of feel like I should be able to make my own assumptions, even if they're wrong. The game shouldn't say to me, no, you're wrong, and sort of push me in the right direction. Allow me to link together the completely wrong story and accuse completely the wrong person and fail, rather than guide me to the answer. I think that's what I would like to see. Maybe you can do that in the full game. Maybe they'll have like difficulty levels or something along those lines. I don't know. But yeah, anyway. I think the environment, going to Egypt and being on the Nile and all of that kind of stuff, it looks to you like you got maybe 15 people to interact with and sort of investigate, etc., etc., etc. It could be very interesting. I just feel like it's a little bit too spoon-fed. I mean, even though I got completely lost and I couldn't figure out the clock. Oh, God, that really annoys me. I want to go back and try that again. I will literally sit there for hours trying to figure that out. Yeah, so, I mean, there's a bit of work to be done, I think, to make it really feel polished. But certainly, it's got a lot going for it as well. And I think, you know, if I was allowed to have the music on, I think it would have been... it would have looked and felt more authentic and felt better. So that's a bit of a shame, but there's nothing I can do about that, sadly. Yeah, I quite like that, and I would very much like to get into the real game and see if I could figure it out, etc., etc. But yeah, I just hope the mind map isn't guiding you as much as it was here. That's my only real criticism or concern about the game. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know your thoughts, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Goodbye for now.